Welcome back everyone. Now we are going to discussing about neat grandest paper sum number 18. A pan filled with a hot food. It is cools from the 94 degrees Celsius to 86 degrees Celsius. So T1 is equal to 94 degrees Celsius to T2 is equal to 86 degrees Celsius. In how much time taken? That is T is equal to 2 minutes. 2 minutes means that is 2 into 1 to 2 minutes, so 2 into 60 seconds, that is equal total 120 seconds. When the room temperature, that is 27 degrees Celsius, but actually from given question at room temperature is 20 degrees Celsius, how long will take to cool? At room temperature, how it will be cool from 71 degrees Celsius to, second case this one, 71 degrees Celsius to 69 degrees Celsius. Now we are going to simplify this problem by using according to formula T1 minus T2 by time taken is equal to K into, that is equal T1 plus T2 by 2 minus T2. Actually this is formula. Now from here T1 plus T2 minus 2T by 2, that is equal to T1 plus T1 minus T2 by 2. Actually this is formula. Now we are simplifying case number 1. Case number 1, that is equal to, from the temperatures T1 is equal to 94 degrees and T2 is equal to 86 degrees Celsius. Now how much temperature changes here? That is equal to 94 minus 86, that is equal to 8 degrees Celsius. And also find average temperature, that is equal to T1 plus T2, that is equal to 94 plus 86 by 2, that is equal to 180 by 2, that is equal to 90 degrees Celsius. Now we have to write according to given formula T1 minus T2 by time taken into K into T1 minus T2. So if I am writing the change in temperature, that is equal to how much? 8 degrees Celsius. 8 by time taken is equal to 120 degree, that is equal to 120 seconds, that is equal to K into, if 90, that is temperature finally we are getting 90 minus at room temperature is equal to 20 degree. So that is equal to 8 by 120 is equal to K into, that is 70, that is 8 by 120 into 70, that is equal to K. This is the K value. Now according to second question, nothing but second case, at how long will take cool from the 71 degrees Celsius to 69 degrees Celsius. Again we are started to T1 temperature 71 and T2 temperature is equal to 69. Now once again T1 minus T2, rate of change of temperature is equal to 71 minus 69, that is equal to 2 degrees Celsius. And also let us find that T average is equal to T1 plus T2 by 2, that is 71 plus 69 by 2, that is equal to 140 by 2, that is equal to 70 degrees. First to how much? That is equal to 90 degrees and the second case is equal to 70 degree. Again once again write equation, that is T1 minus T2 by T is equal to K into T1 minus T2. Actually now we have to apply the conditions from here. Here we have to write is the given the value from the K substitution value. T1 minus T2 how much? That is equal to 2. 2 by that is equal to value how much in the total time taken is equal to 120 into 70, that is equal to K value is equal to 8 by 120 into 70. Now we are writing once again from here. If the value is equal to T1 minus T2, we have to write that is equal to how much temperature here? 2 by T, that is equal to, now I am writing K value 8 by 120 into 70. The change in temperature 70 minus at room temperature 20 degrees. 70 minus room temperature is equal to 20. So 2 by T is equal to 8 by 120 into 70 into 50. Now if I want to time taken, that is 1 by t is equal to 8 into 50 by 120 into 70. Now I want to t, that is equal to t is equal to 120 into 70 into 2 by 8 into 50. Now we are simplifying this equation, that is equal to 0 0 cancel, here 4 times cancel, and this is equal to 30 times cancel, that is equal to 7 into 7 into 30, that is equal to 400, and that is equal to 42 degrees Celsius. Sorry, 42 degree 42 seconds will be we are getting, that is equal to total temperature. Okay.